Start by asking me questions and the entire situation.
Yeah. So what exactly did Childish lie to you about?
He didn't lie to me about anything. I stopped talking to him
I
after
mean, like,
August
what did he
11th.
lie about? Oh, let me
I
turn
don't
off
know
the
what he lied
ambience.
about. I don't know what he lied about. I really don't. Like,
Mm,
because I stopped talking to him, and for good reason.
yeah, and, damn, I don't even have a list of questions.
Well, you can ask me who I am, what I'm doing currently, how it's affected my life, and, you know,
Yeah, so, how's your mental health been ever since you were pretty much exiled from the FPE community?
it's not that I was exiled from the FPE community. It was more I was exiled from the Enigmaverse community because of like the lies, the bull, like the stuff people I can't swear that people have been saying about me, and even though it isn't true, and I know it isn't true, I never suicided in my life.
Yeah, I know.
I have a history of mental illness. I was diagnosed with PTSD at a young age, 9 years old. Uh, I was diagnosed with psychotic depression, and I think I may have bipolar disorder.
I think you do because of what you kept telling me last night. I definitely would believe that.
Yeah,
Uh,
because like one minute I'll be nice and I'll be kind, but then the next I'll just be upset. Thanks, car passing by. Uh,
yeah.
yeah. So yeah, but it's not been good. I've been cutting myself. I've been not too good lately. I've been hearing voices a lot because I've been coping with this for months now, and it's been bothering me again because there's people out there who will do anything to lie about you, and I just want to give my side of the story and give my experience about what I was told.
Right. So, how have other members of the FBE community treated you ever since Childish pretty much lied about you?
There's a few good apples. Pachi, Hayami,
I don't think
Meridor.
I don't think I know those first two. I'm not exactly good at remembering names unless it's
Meridor is
some.
the one who was like,
I know
who's
Nerador.
an
I know Nerador. I don't.
Pachi is a senior administrator. She doesn't want to see me give up, and she's like one of the good few that actually suspected that something was wrong, and I feel like people need to follow her or his footsteps, their footsteps, because like people jump to conclusions over almost anything, and you know, I mean, I have said some things that I'm not too proud of
Yeah, same
course.
here. Same
Like,
here.
there's a lot of people who lie about you, and that's really the gist of it. But, anyways, next question.
So, give me a minute. I'm trying to think.
Take your time.
So, how exactly are you gonna try getting back into the community now that Childish has been outed?
Well, give my side of the story and give like what uh has been happening behind the scenes because I feel like this has been ignored. I feel like the reason why people didn't spoke out about Childish is because they were afraid, they were scared of him.
Mm,
Because like Childish has like this huge following, or at least I don't know if it's a really huge following, but he has like a following of like people who will go out of their way to do anything to bully and harass people, and that's something I don't condone. I don't do that. Uh, I think I should clear up the stalking and manipulation. I've never stalked anybody. In fact, prior to all of this, before exilation and being put in out in bad standing, I've been playing video games. I've been playing Gmod, Mafia RP. I've been playing Roblox. I've been playing TF2. I've been chatting with my Steam friends,
right.
and you know, I, and I've been hanging around on Instagram ever since. And I feel like Instagram is like my safe space because like I hate using that word safe space, but Instagram is more calmer. There's no drama. It's just calm.
Yeah.
And yeah, I stay on Instagram. And I have a manager. I'm not gonna say who they are, but they relay the stuff that I post from Instagram to there.
Yeah, I know where you're coming from. Me personally, I'm kind of the same way, mainly because I'm friends with a lot of pretty much popular people in the Roblox community, like Night Shroud, Wonderful, Rocky, Mario, and a few others, and I don't want to accidentally like say something that'll mess up my relationship with them, because well, they're nice people, and I don't want to accidentally make them
Yeah,
mad and push them
I feel
away.
like I'm misunderstood. I feel like people need to like know me better. A lot of people don't notice about me, but I'm actually a huge introvert. I like to have people come approach me rather than, you know, go out and, approach them because I don't know what the hell they're gonna say. Like
Yeah, that
I have social.
I'm the same thing. I just got extremely lucky with Rocky Mario. Like, if I never
Yeah,
talked to them, which I barely talked to people first, and I did it for them because of the renders that they made for Forsaken. I don't think I would be like friends with any of them, and I'm actually really grateful that I did. But I'm still not gonna do it often, if at all, because my anxiety gets the better of me.
yeah. Uh, but I've been focusing more on myself. My family's been harassed. I got threats. There was someone harassing me on Instagram. I'm not gonna say who they are because they don't deserve any attention, but they were saying that I did this and I did that, but like that's not true. That's what happens when you don't get the full story. And I feel like people need to like actually know me before they actually jump to conclusions, ignore the background noise. I'm
Yeah, yeah,
outside because I don't want my parents. Because my parents are very strict. They don't want me talking to people
really,
online. But like, yeah. But I barely talk to anybody at all because like I'm so introverted.
right. So,
Is there any?
yeah.
Yeah, go on.
So, what exactly do you think is going to happen after I upload this, and what are people going to think of you?
To be honest, I don't really know. I don't know. I haven't been active in this community for a very long time. I've distanced myself away from it because I feel like a lot of misinformation has been spread about me. The stalking, manipulation, the sewer bait part,
Yeah, yeah. No,
even
I
though I
was
said
literally I
the
was there with you. I know exactly what happened. I heard you take them. I'm just glad you're still here, man.
I'm just glad I'm still alive, but like I've been
Yeah,
contemplating doing trying again though, because that's how far this has affected my life, and
right.
I kind of want to focus more on childish and what led up to the events of now and what and where I've been for the past few days or at least past few months because no one has heard anything from me.
Yeah, barely.
And
I mean, we've talked like every once in a while, but that was pretty much it. I was keeping
yeah,
my distance away.
so
I was keeping my distance away from everything because I didn't want to get in the drama. Mainly because like the last 2 months I've been in drama for pretty stupid stuff, to be honest.
yeah, and I don't think SC really cares. I don't really think they don't care about me, and I feel like they were fake.
Who SC?
Yeah, security camp. I don't want to associate with them no more. I just feel like they just don't care. Like they call out bad people, but yet they still talk to them. I'm not bad mouthing them, so don't take that the wrong way. I just feel like, you know, you call out a bad person, but why are you still allowing them to talk to you? What are you doing? So I just want to stay away. I want to start my own vigilante group because, like, that's why I founded the American Outlaws Association. It's a vigilante. It's a base off of a real motorcycle club called the Outlaws because I feel like an outlaw now.
Right,
And you know, when you get like, what do you do when you want to bring justice and you want to feel like you do something? You gather a few bunch of internet vigilantes and then you do it yourself. But you do it in the parts where it's not crossing over the line. We don't do doxing. We don't harass people. We don't send threats to them. We just bring aware of who these people are and, you know, pray that Twitter or any sort of social media platform does something about it.
right. Another thing that I really noticed is that people don't really want to try getting inside of your story from the little stuff that I've seen.
They really don't, and that's what's the big problem with. with this community is that people don't really know one side of the story. Like they don't understand what I've gone through.
Right.
Like, of course, I've said some things. I said the R word, said the N word, but like, am I proud of that? No, because like I didn't know how people were gonna react. I just thought I was just playing along. And at first, nobody had a problem with it,
Yeah, no, no, yeah, I
but
understand that.
I stopped using that because I have a filter now. I don't want to use that language no more. Like, I regret using that language. But like, I grew up around. Hang on one second. Back in the mail. So I'm just gonna move down the block a little bit.
All right.
So yeah, I just feel like people need to get my side of the story because I feel like oppressed. Like I was, and I don't mean to trauma dump, but like people need to, really should really think because like you don't know what that person's going through. You don't know what that person is about. You don't know what their message they're trying to convey. I was my message I'm trying to convey is like I don't want to see people get hurt. I don't want to see nobody like dead or you know get shanked. I have that little darky type mindset. I don't know if you know who little darky is, but like he's this rapper and I look up to him. He's the reason why I do what I do. And his music has meaning and I uh listen to his music a lot and you know, it really talks about, certain topics and certain ideals that are going on in like society as a whole, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so like people are like claiming, "Oh, you're ableist because you said the R word," but like I have ADHD myself, and I have PTSD. I've seen I've got sent CP before, and I've reported it to the authorities, and I've been doxxed before. I've been in a dangerous place with dangerous people in a dangerous community, because prior to all of this, I was in a community that was full of bad people because I thought that would make me look cool and edgy and like the whole shtick of it was just this equals funny, and most of it was like based around shock humor and like overall shock value to shock the viewer and stuff. But like I don't do that no more because like I stopped believing in it, and for good reason because like it's not gonna get me anywhere. And like people are like, oh, you do this, you do that, and like I'm like, come on, man, no, you don't. Like you don't know who I am. You don't know they don't they don't understand who I am really. They just jump to conclusion and just say, "Oh, this person's a bad guy." Like you don't know me, man. Like you're not opening up to me. So why should I open up to you? So like the way you're treating me like that is just like evil. And I get a lot of people saying, "Oh, you can't say this because oh you're not this. You can't say this because you're not that." And I'm like, dude, I don't follow some kind of archetype. I don't follow an archetype like you. I follow my own rules. I have my own rules. I live by my own lifestyle. I live by I'm just as human as you are. Like and you still treat me that way, like that's evil. Cause like everybody wants to be an individual. Everybody wants to be unique. Everybody wants to be that something. And I feel like when you spread misinformation about somebody that isn't true and you don't provide a lot of evidence about it, of course people are gonna take it at face value because they're taking it with a grain of salt. They're just not, you know, actually looking into this. And like people say that, I'm racist or something like that, but I'm not like racist at all. Because like I believe everybody is human. When I say race is fake, I mean that literally because race is biologically fake because we're all human. We don't come from like a different species. We're not aliens. We're just that human. And like, when people come to me and they ask, you know, why do you do what you do or why do you do this? It's because like I love you and I love everybody. Like I don't follow some kind of archetype. It's like screw the archetype. I'm not a racist. I'm not ableist. I love everyone. And like I feel like people really need to know me before saying something because like this is just one example of what could happen and how it could get out of hand and how that person turned out to be. So it really makes you think. Really makes you think.
Yeah. So,
Any other questions?
yeah. When all this is passes, are you gonna try going back into the Enigmaverse Discord or no?
I don't know. I'm not. I don't know, man. I think I deserve an apology because like I was wronged in the worst way possible. My family was subjected to threats. I was threatened. I was, you know, and I don't want that. I don't want that no more. And it's like what are you doing, man? Like you find out that this person is actually a bad person, and then you don't owe me an apology for anything. You never said anything.
Right.
What's going on?
And to be fair, I do think Any is taking a break from the internet at the moment, so it is probably gonna be a little bit.
It's Annie didn't ban me. It was Final Melody who did, and
Melody,
I
really?
think yeah, I think she's the one who banned me, and believed childish lies about the sewer bait. Because like, if you pull up a photo of my wristband, I'm not gonna tell you. Uh, should I say the hospital I went to? Because
No, no, for privacy reasons, I would not, because I'm pretty sure they have like a backlog that can be accessed, which I could be wrong about.
yeah,
So it's just best not to
yeah, but
say.
like if you mirror that image, if you mirror the wristband image, it's real. Because like it has my date of birth, November 30th, 2007. I was transferred from a from the state hospital to a psychiatric unit, another hospital. Life in there was very grim. I was confined for, well, not really confined. They did group therapy and, we watched movies, but like, there was really nothing to do. It felt like I was confined, and being in and out of the hospital, it really feels like you are confined. Because I'm an because I wouldn't say I'm incarcerated youth. I would say I was more of a troubled soul, troubled individual, because like I've been through a lot. I've seen a lot stuff that probably nobody should see because it's really that bad. And I feel like people need to get my side of the story and you know what really should have what really should have been the truth, the truth that should have been written.
Right. Hmm.
Anyway, next question.
Let me think.
Can be about anything. Take your time. No rush.
How do you want to move forward after all this goes by?
I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to move forward. I just want to see love and support from people who actually want to hear my side of the story. Like, I don't care if you don't like me. You can make fun of me. I'm just not going to pay attention to you because, like, you're just not worth my time. Like, most of the people, like, they'll just fall out of irrelevancy. Because, like, there are people who still. Dude, I can't believe I'm talking about this guy again, but Wagner's still trying to fight for relevancy to this day.
Is he actually?
And, like, he is. He is. And,
Damn.
like. And like because like he was outed as like a pedophile and like a huge psyop, he was like, "Oh my god, yeah, I need to be relevant again."
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
and
to
now he
mention he's
doesn't
also
fight
very Islamophobic because of the whole thing that he
the
was
whole
doing. Yeah.
yeah the whole like the plot with like the he's not a nice he's not a nice person. He's not a very good person. He never was. But everybody feels like you know you've got to fight for some sort of relevancy. Like I don't care about what you say about me. I don't care. Like I'll just block you and then I'll move on. Like you're irrelevant to me, and like the fact you're still trying to fight for relevancy, like that is like the fact you're trying to fight for relevancy. It's by getting under my skin. It's just not gonna work, dude. Like I do not care. I genuinely do not care. Like the last time people tried to stop me from existing, I've gotten bigger, better, stronger, and that's just it. Because the last time they tried to stop us being the black and white, it will just keep going. We're the Mongol nation, and that's just the facts.
I think that's it. I don't really have any other questions.
I mean, you have questions to ask about Childish, you can say them right now, and I'll say them right here.
Oh yeah. So, what exactly caused Childish to hate you?
Our relationship was a bit on and off. He talked about being friends with me again, but like I didn't want to, and I'm glad I didn't because with the stuff that came out about him, I just didn't feel like being friends with him anymore because like our relationship was toxic and very on and off. He started talking about doxing and swatting people, and I was like, no, we can't do that. That's not something that's good. And like he was trying to advocate the swatting for an NSFW artist. I'm not gonna say that person's name because they don't deserve any publicity, and nor do I want them getting hate. I'm not defending them what they did, but they are a pretty horrible person. But I don't want to dox individuals regardless of who they are because I don't feel like they deserve to get doxed. And that's like a strong moral standpoint I have because like there are other ways you can handle this that don't involve swatting or breaking the law or like actually putting someone's family in jeopardy at risk.
I mean, I do think there are like very few cases where that is allowed, but like it's very far in between.
Yes, but it's still going too far, and I'm not going to debate you over it.
Yeah,
But like,
I'm just giving my opinion on it. I'm not trying to like say that you're wrong or anything. I'm just stating what I think.
yeah, but there are cases where it was justified, and I don't condone any of it. I didn't partake in it. I don't want to partake in it. As a doxxed individual who got doxxed in 2022, I don't condone it, and nor do I recommend it, and I don't think anybody should do it. But like, Childish was like saying a lot of crazy stuff. I kept telling him, listen, man, you know, you should really think about this because you're not thinking rationally. You need to. I think I'll send you the screenshots, but like, hang on, I'm typing something to somebody.
All right.
I'll send you the screenshots, but like, we had a back and forth where it was just us going over the debate of the law, and here I'll send you the screenshots right now. Uh, but yeah, it's all there. There was one where he complimented Rexy. It was also another. Uh, how do
Who
I
the hell's
put this without
Brexy?
getting restricted? He was a dude who was outed for doing not nice things to a minor.
Hmm.
And I partook in like the exposed thread. He was trying to dox Melody, and I put out a PSA, and he rated my post, and like he complimented him, saying, "Oh my God, he's calling." I almost just slipped and fell and busted my booter. But he was talking like a lot. You can show up on. He was talking like a lot about uh doxing and like harassing this one person, and I didn't want to get involved in any of it. And I was like, dude, you're not thinking rationally. You know how insane you sound? Because like, I get this person's a bad person, but like, there's no reason to dox them. Like, that's just like immoral.
Right.
And I get that they're a bad person, but like, I don't want to dox them. You shouldn't dox people because the only person that will look bad is you because you're going out of your way to dox an individual so you can get them off the internet. Like, that's evil. I'm heading inside
All right.
because shit, because like my stuff is about to die and stuff.
All right. Does that mean it's over?
No, Just gonna plug in and talk and pray that nobody bothers me or bugs me.
All right.
I'll go back out once. I'll go back out once the dust is cleared or settled.
All right.
But yeah, our relationship was very toxic and not very good. And I didn't agree with most of the stuff he was saying because like it was just insane. And I just thought he was talking crazy. And now that I look at it, he was talking crazy.
Mm. What do you think caused Childish to become like this?
Ego, I guess. I don't know why. I guess ego. There's no other way to put it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Uh, like he wanted to be this savior, this person you can look up to. Like he looked up to me, and I was like, okay, cool. But like he was doing like all the things the wrong way, and I just was like, oh my god, this guy's crazy. So that was it. I guess ego got the better of him. I just felt he felt like he was untouchable. He felt like he had everything. And
Yeah, that seems to happen a lot.
yeah,
Well, I don't have any more questions, so I'm probably just going to stop, leave, and then edit the video to upload it.
I mean, you should ask me about the
T
yeah the other stuff about him. There's more.
Tell who?
You should ask me about the other stuff.
Like what?
I have to move to my entry because my mother's on the phone. All right. So back in like a couple months ago, he doxed an 11-year-old, and I
Who?
sent you like the screenshot of that.
Who did?
Hill Brian, also childish. Zenko Nenko was their name, and I sent you the screenshot of like if I can find it, that is of him doxing Zenko Nenko, and it was him leaking the location and threatening and like saying I will pay you if you call the police or something, and like that's swatting because like at the time Hillbrine was like a really terrible individual, but they were like a young little kid, and they just didn't know any better. But if you look in your DMs right now, I put that there along with like the other doxing thing because like he was really crazy. He was like saying, "I'll pay you to do this. I'll pay you to
Oh,
swat them."
what
I'm like,
the
dude, what are
hell?
you doing?
What the
Like
hell?
it goes farther than that. And like I saw this and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? I don't know if I said anything about it. I don't remember because I don't freaking spend my time,
Oh
looking at
yeah,
internet drama anymore.
there's also the image that he sent of Childish saying that can Bledsoe get canceled for doing something bad? I need an actual good reason to dislike them. There was that as
Yeah,
well.
he was like yeah, that he's targeting certain individuals that he just doesn't like
What the hell did
and
Bledsoe
subjecting
even
them to
do anyway?
harassment.
I don't think they're a bad person.
All he did was just exist, and I guess Childish didn't like him. And we'll never know why he doesn't like him, but like it goes farther than that because uh I got sent a video, or at least I saw a video from my ex-girlfriend, and it was if I could find it, let me see. I don't know if I can find it because I know I did send it to my manager. Let me see. Let me find it. So give me some time. But he was basically talking about how like by Nyx or KBR, whatever her name is, I don't care, was follow baiting because like she was drawing like her OC with Katie's OC, and there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people do it, but like she was claiming it was follow baiting, and like she got like a lot of harassment for it. And at one point, Hayami did tell me that she felt very disturbed and uncomfortable. But like Childish kept going at her, going at her, going at her. Yeah, and I believe this went up until after he was blocked. Like after he was blocked, I think he kept going, but I don't know what happened because I don't check Twitter anymore. It's gone. But like he was really, really crazy, and I felt bad, and I wrote a letter to Nick saying that everything was going to be okay, and I got a letter back. But like I don't talk to Nix anymore, and I don't think I ever will because of my mental state, because of how greatly affected this situation has got me. And I think the first signs I predicted was that he retweeted something that was like a part of Limbus Company, this video game. And
I know
what?
Olympus Company.
Yeah, and it was like an image of what looked like a child, and I felt really uncomfortable. And so like I was like, and he retweeted in a very like a really like I don't know how to say this without getting restricted by Roblox, but like it was a really bad image. It wasn't nothing. I wouldn't call it lewd, but it was someone in a bikini. I'll just say that.
Was it
And
yellow hair?
like the people, no purple hair, but it
Alright,
was
I'm gonna
someone in a
ask one of my
bikini. There
friends who
was like
likes Olympus if there is someone who has purple hair.
I don't think it was her character from Olympus Company, but there was one with blonde yellow hair, and it was like them in a swimming pool, and I thought this looks like a child. Oh my god,
Yellow hair? What
and I
color
felt
were the
kind of
eyes?
uncomfortable.
Do you
Uh,
remember?
I don't know. I don't know. I really don't
If they're
remember.
like orange or red, then I'm pretty sure that was fine. Because, I mean, I
Uh,
don't know anything about Olympus Company. I only know like a few of the
I
characters.
don't know anything about Limbus Company either way, but like from the design, it looked like a child, and I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Alright.
But it looked like a child, and I felt very uncomfortable that he was retweeting something and commenting something like that. The caption didn't help either, and I think I DM'd a narrator about it. So let me see if I can see if I can. Yeah, here we go. Um, blonde, yellow hair, blonde. Yeah, yellow hair, yellow eyes, and what was said was pretty disturbing,
Let
or
me see.
well, a GIF, and it was like it was uh, it was this, and I was like, oh my god, that's actually really disturbing, because like that looks like a child, guy. Like, what are you doing?
Okay, hold on. Let me see what that Korean translates to. Because if it's who I'm thinking it is, then it's fine.
It's from the Limbus Calendar account, like the company that owns Limbus Company. I'll send you it. There you go. It's like a parody of like a magazine or something.
It could also just be the art style.
I think
I'm
it's
going to
because of the
check.
art style.
I'm checking what it is right now. Hold on. Of course, it's that damn.
Either way, what was
Oh, that's Sinclair. That's an adult.
yeah, but it looks like a child, to be honest. So like I felt really uncomfortable when he said that, and like when he started like making like
Apparently,
because I
Sinclair's
felt
also
because I
just
don't
a
know anything.
dude. Apparently, Sinclair's also just like a dude.
A dude, postal dude.
Yeah, that's a man.
Okay, enough of the joke.
But yeah, no,
That's
that really does look like a child. That artist did a pretty bad job of making him look like an adult.
yeah, and I felt very uncomfortable, and then I sent it to Saturn, and I slapped it in the that gal thing in an evidence server that I'm not gonna say the name of. But I sent it to Saturn, and she was like, "Okay, I'm gonna archive this,"
This is what the character
and
actually
that
looks
was
like, by
it.
the way.
Yeah, but like that looks nothing like compared to like what it looks like in the magazine. Yeah, like it was a terrible, terrible design flaw.
Right.
But yeah, what else do you want to ask me about Childish?
Uh, what do you think will happen to them?
Uh, if they come after me, that's on me because like I spoke out because like a lot of people were scared to speak out against him because like he was known to harass people.
Sorry, so Childish, a few hours ago, you know what he said? I'm done with all this. Goodbye.
What?
I'm sorry to everyone I have wronged. I can't repress this guilt of everything I've done, and I don't want to deal with it any longer. I'm done with this. I'm done with all
Yeah,
this
where's
for
my
any of you.
apology? Yeah, how does he think I feel when he lied about me and pinned me for something that I had no like involvement in doing and I've been silent about for months. And like when he said I suabated, how does he think I feel? How the hell does he think I feel when he was the one who said, "Oh, you're baiting." And I'm like, "Bro, you're the one who pushed me to this. You're the reason why I'm like this. You're the reason why I'm almost going back to my old ways like in 2021, 2022, way before I was in this godforsaken community. And you're telling me, oh my God, you're baiting in 2025. I've like, no, that's stupid. You can't be telling me, you can't be saying stuff like that. And that genuinely infuriates me because he never issued an apology about anything. Like, you want to be friends with me again? No. After what the hell you did? No.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what
Absolutely
else he
not.
said about
No.
you if he said anything lately.
No.
Wait, hold on. Let's see. Okay,
He
let's
hasn't
see.
said it.
Nope, lol. I don't.
If
I
he
ain't
has,
gonna
I don't care.
I ain't gonna let raids get blamed and be the bad guy to this F word. Cuyler was also doing it at the time, but you were going after Rad. Oh yeah, the
Who?
F slur.
What did he say?
How they you were doing the same thing and how someone else is going after Rad instead.
How I was doing the same thing? What do you mean?
Let
I
me
wasn't
send.
going
Let me
after
send.
anybody.
I know. Let me just
What
send the
is he
screenshot.
talking about?
Let me send the
Dude,
screenshot
I've been
because I don't really know
quiet.
how
I
to
don't.
explain it.
Oh my God, dude, I really don't want to look at screenshots of like internet drama that I don't care about.
It was about the
I
F
mean, who was
slur
saying it? Who
apparently.
was saying? I didn't say the F slur. I never said the F slur. I don't. I don't like it when people use slurs.
Mm. Anyway, here's the screenshot because I don't really know how to explain it because I'm just not good at explaining stuff.
Oh, this is an old screenshot, bro. I don't care about that. You can delete that. I don't care about that.
All right.
It's an old screenshot. No.
Yeah, but like from what I've seen of Childish, I do not see anything revolving around you.
Uh, he's been. If I'm gonna be honest, I feel like he was stalking my profile, trying to get anything. Like when I sold my account to a manager, again remaining anonymous because they run the account. They claimed that I was owning the account behind the back and posing as like a manager, and I'm like, no, I don't. I don't do that.
Right.
I will say this: my manager is young, and and they are a close friend, and they're currently writing something about me, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's not a call out document. It's a good thing to clear the air a little bit, because like I'm too busy like trying to focus on my IRL life, and I don't want people like coming at me going, sturdy, you spasmoids. And it's like, and like, come on, like I don't want that. Like this doesn't like help anybody. Like
Right.
it doesn't help anyone's situation like at all. And I feel like uh I don't know what the word is. I don't know how to put it. I just feel ow. I just hit my freaking leg on the door.
Good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Anyway, I think that's enough right now because I've been recording for like 40 minutes.